How's it going, guys? Bloopy here, and I am going to be playing some American Truck Simulator today. Thanks to a super kind donation from Archaic Nomad, I was able to get the brand new Washington DLC. So I'm keen to go check it out, but first I've got to get there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go grab a job that takes us up in that direction, and we're going to get to it. Now, I don't need my headlights on, but we're starting at my garage here. You can see the truck headquarters there. And just so you guys can have a look at my truck as well. Here we go. Rocking the green and gold kind of fadey metallic look. I think it's looking pretty sick. But we're gonna get going. We got a job that we have taken. If we have a look at the freight market, we are gonna be taking... So we're currently in Las Vegas, down here, and we're going to be taking, it's not the best paying job in the world, but it gets me right up to where I want to go, right at the southern border of Washington. So we're going to be going from Las Vegas to Portland with 19,230 pounds of office supplies. So, let's go get our load and get cracking. Now we don't have far to go pick up our load. And I can't really see what's coming to my right there, so I'm just going to hope for the best here. But I've been really getting into these truck simulator games. When I first got them, I didn't really think it was going to be the type of thing I would be getting into. But then I started playing, and next thing you know, I'm all over them like a pig in shit. I started with Euro Truck Simulator 2. And then eventually got all the DLCs for that, got American Truck Simulator, all the DLCs for that. I was saving up for Washington DLC, because it was just newly released. But thankfully I was streaming a Euro Truck Simulator 2 stream, and I had a couple of people asking if I'd be playing some American Truck, and I was like, you know what, I really want to wait until I can get the Washington stuff so we can go check it out. And next thing you know, the super generous Archaic Nomad sent me a tip and said, well, there you go get it. So, I am one lucky ducky. Alright, we're going to take our job and start heading. Alright, so 19,000 pounds of office supplies from Las Vegas to Portland. Up the top of Oregon as well, which is good because I haven't done as much driving through Oregon as I would have liked either, so cutting right through the state is going to be good. Alright, so we just got to get our load, it's over there. So we are gonna go do this. But yeah, I've really been getting into these games. They're surprisingly addictive, super chill, super relaxing, and I think SES Software has done a really good job at kind of making it feel like you're actually going on a real road trip. Really kind of sells the world for you. Now, I'm not the greatest fucking reverser in the world, and I've been playing a lot of Euro Truck recently, so I've got to remember that these American trucks are a little bit longer and bigger. Oh, am I gonna hit? Nah. I'm clear. Sometimes it's hard to tell exactly how much space you got at the front, and I do like to stay in cockpit mode if I can for these reversing times. Try to get my full RP on, so to speak. But we got our truck. We got our trailer, I mean. Let's hook her up and let's get going. Now, I'm hoping that I've set up all my controls the same as I have for Euro Truck. They should be, but we'll find out as we go. Because I did about a 6-hour stream on Euro Truck Simulator 2 yesterday, and we were actually playing the Truckers MP multiplayer mod. And it was my first time playing some Truck Simulator in multiplayer, and it was a good time. We had some convoys going, had some people joining in on the trips, and I really enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to be doing more of it, and I plan on doing some in American Truck as well. But for this, I'm sticking to single player for the moment. Get myself up to Washington, because I think one of the things I find with... Well, it's not something I find, it's... In the multiplayer mod, it gets rid of all the AI traffic, and I find it a little bit more immersive when I'm first checking out some areas to have all the traffic around. Alright, we're looking clear. So I like to go check them out in single player with traffic, really kind of take in the vibes before we go on some adventures. Harvey, that's enough. Alright, sorry, I was just reaching for a drink there. Let's not rev the fuck out of the truck more than we have to. I'm good at forgetting just how quickly these trucks do go through their gears. And I'm good at hitting the brakes too fast, as you can see, but have no fear, we shall get there. But yeah, because I do play a lot of sim racing games as well, things like Project Cars 2, Dirt Rally, stuff like that. And I just forget how many gears a truck has and how quickly you got to get through them all. But let's get out of Las Vegas. Let's get things happening. We've got our load here. It's nothing too crazy. Let's get back in the cockpit. Alright, let's get up to speed. What's the speed limit here? 30. Okay, sweet. And I've also got to remember, because I am Australian, and in Australia we drive on the left-hand side of the road. And I have a bad habit of, oh, these lights are not being my friend at the moment. I have a bad habit of forgetting not to drive on the left-hand side of the road. Next thing you know, I'm driving into oncoming traffic. And the dog's running around causing mayhem. Come here, mate. There you go. Alright, let's go, lights. Alright, I should probably get into the right lane, really. Back, let's do that. I don't see anyone in our mirrors. So we should be set. Now, I am, one of the things that I actually really like about this game is the performance of it. I've got a fairly old piece of shit laptop, and I'm still able to play this game on it, which is great. I can't run it at full settings, but luckily for me, it still looks pretty good. And I'm speeding. There we go. Come on, go green, go green, go green, go green, go green. Oh, of course not. Oh, then it goes. Don't tell me this guy's gonna pull out. Could have sworn he was gonna. The dog is like really trying to get my attention at the moment. I'm driving at the moment, Harvey. Alright, back up to 30. We're starting to get out to the limits. And we can engage cruise and hopefully we're gonna have to stop again, aren't we? Come on, go green, go green, go green. Of course not. I'm getting unlucky with the lights. Alright, off we go. What's happening there? Is that guy... Oh, he's turning. He's turning. So yeah, this game is, I really like the world. Like, things like, we got the skate park up on the right here. Just little touches like that really makes you feel like you're actually making your way through different locations and getting somewhere. Now, I've just got to remember, trucks are long. Actually, it looks like we got a left turn coming up. Maybe I'll stay in the left lane for now. So I've got to take my turns wide. This game can be quite relaxing. Alright, better not cop a speeding fine, I guess. Let's just coast. There we go. But yeah, I think SES Software has done a really good job. Obviously put a lot of effort into the world. I mean, the fact that they're huge maps as well really does help to sell that feeling of going for a long trip. But I've found so many times that I've been playing these games, you're just able to sink hours and hours and hours into it. Such a simple premise, but done well, and it becomes super addictive. Right, I got right away, mate. Alright, now we can get onto the highway. And then hopefully we should be cruising for a while. Now, are we gonna have to feed in here? We are. Oh, there we go. And anyone behind me is just gonna have to deal with it. Alright, now we can get up to 80. So let's build the speed. I have not yet put heaps and heaps of hours into this game, so my truck still has a lot of upgrades to go. I still only own one garage, I think. I have gotten to the point where I've managed to hire, I think it's 2 employees. But I definitely haven't put in as many hours as a lot of people have. I know I've seen a lot of people, you know, have put thousands of hours into this game. I think I'm probably at about like the 30-40 hour mark, something like that. So don't be surprised if the truck has to pull up some hills and stuff. I have done a few engine upgrades and transmission upgrades on it and things like that, but definitely nothing crazy. Ooh, it's dropped down to 65. Fair enough. Let's engage the cruise control and let's get cruising. So I'm very keen to see the Washington areas. I've seen a lot of people posting up screenshots of their trips through Washington on Twitter, and it really does look like some really awesome scenery. As well as, I watched the SCS, they did a stream on Twitch, and I was watching that for a while, and what they showed really looked nice. I was a big fan of the Oregon map when it came out. I've only done a few trips through Oregon, but I really do like the scenery, and I kind of like how we go from like, you know, from more like a desert landscape, and it starts getting greener and get more trees popping up. We got the police on the left, we better watch out. Now let's see if we can get the truck up to 80. You can do it, truck, I believe in you. Hopefully we get to stay on this road for a while, although it looks like I'm gonna actually have to rest at some stage. I did not pay attention to that, and of course I start going off the lane as soon as I look. I got 4 hours till my next rest stop, and what's going on here with the traffic? What's going on here? What are you doing, mate? So I might leave it. 4 hours isn't too bad. We got a 17-hour trip, but I think I'll leave it till we need to get a bit closer to when we really need to rest. But I got to remember to keep an eye on that. Alright, so the traffic is, I don't know why these guys are slowing down, but they seem to be quite happy to just leave the right lane. Oh, that's why. Because we got a merger. Oh, I was not ready. That's alright, we got past. Oh, okay, that was a bit fucking, I should have been paying attention to my map then, instead of farting about on my navigation screens. But we got away with it somehow. Note to everyone out there, don't drive like that. One of the big things I've found that actually helps with this game is to pre-plan your drives a little bit. And when I say pre-plan, I mean keep an eye on the GPS, and if you see something coming up, start preparing for it early. That was a good example of not doing that. But we've got a pretty cruisy road so far. And one of the big differences I noticed between Euro Truck and American Truck Simulator, and it really does depend where on the map you're at, but generally the trucks in American Truck Simulator are a bit bigger, a bit gruntier, but the roads are also a little bit more forgiving. They're generally a little bit wider, less windy. Euro Truck, you can get into some really tight, windy roads. But the trucks are generally a bit smaller and a bit more nimble and able to cope with it a bit better. And we got to get down to 30. I better not go up the back of this police officer here. Sorry, constable. Okay, so we're going down the end of this road to the T-junction and then chucking a right. So I got to prepare for that. But yeah, these American trucks, you've really got to take that little bit of extra time on the braking. Especially if you've got a really heavy load. And take a little bit wider of a turn. Again, it does depend on what trailer you've got. The trailer I've got at the moment is a pretty light one with, it's not too long either, so I can kind of get away with it a bit. Once you start getting into your far bigger, heavier loads. And you've also got to be aware that these trucks have quite a long nose on the front. And to keep that in mind. But there's something I find cathartic about just driving around, following the road rules. I mean, you're very used to in video games having that kind of fantasy and breaking the rules and doing what you like, but something about kind of getting into it and role-playing a little bit and doing a proper delivery, trying your best to get there without breaking the rules, without copping any speeding fines or red light violations or something like that. There's something just satisfying about it. Alright, we can get up to 70 now, so let's do it. Get our speed back up. I have a feeling we might be on this road for a little while now. You can do it, truck. This load isn't too heavy, you shouldn't struggle too much. There we go. Now, I'm pretty sure my gearbox here maxes out at 18 gears. Still got to get my level up, earn some XP and some money so I can get my trucks upgraded, buy some new ones, build a fleet, all of that good stuff. Alright, we're up to speed. I'm gonna engage the cruise control. Sit at 70. Now we can sit back and relax. Now I probably will take advantage of the next rest stop I see, especially if it's got a petrol station in it. Or I guess since I'm going through America, I should say gas station. Get some gas. We're definitely in desert territory at the moment. Probably pay attention not to drive onto the other side of the road or off the side there. But yeah, I was gonna load up this game and just go for a drive towards Washington, but then I thought, you know what, why not record it? Why not bring you guys along for the trip? I find that I better slow down quicker than this. I find that I've actually not only gotten addicted to playing this game, but watching other people play it, whether it's YouTube videos, Let's Plays, or streams on Twitch. Sometimes even just gameplay footage of a trip without any commentary or anything like that. Like, it can really be kind of relaxing to just go along for a trip. Alright, we're coming through town here. Speed limit should start picking up again, but I better not push it. I don't want to get in trouble with the law. Oh, excuse me. And there's our loan installment coming out. I can't remember how much I've actually borrowed, but $5,788 loan installment, so I probably owe a fair bit. But we can get up to 40, and there's the 70 sign there. So back up we go. Now I'm going to zoom out the map a bit. Not seeing any rest stops coming up, but we've got time. We've got a couple of hours at least of in-game time before our driver has to have a sleep. And And we're gonna get stuck behind this truck here. And this is not really the most ideal place to try and go for an overtake. But we'll just slot in behind him, wait for a good opportunity. Don't want to do it on the double lines. Trying to take this serious. Looks like he's starting to speed up anyway. Oh, there's our driver yawning on us. So we're definitely going to have to keep an eye out for a rest stop. Now petrol levels, our fuel is looking okay, but if we find a rest stop that has a fuel stop with it, well, that'd definitely, might as well top up while we're there, you know. Definitely be advantageous. Alright, speed limit down to 55, let's not get too carried away, although it looks like this guy is really getting slow here. What are you doing, mate? Is there anything around him? Let's have a sneaky look. Don't think we got the right turn coming up. I don't think I'd make it around there quick enough before that corner comes, and I can't see what's coming around there. Alright, I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I have a feeling that car would have caused us some trouble. Coming up to Tonopah? Tonopah? I don't know how to say any of these town names. I'm from Australia. But we have lanes now. Now there is a petrol station up there. Should I risk it and go for the... You know what, I'm just gonna go for it. We're gonna continue on our route. And just hope that we come across one on the way. Doesn't look like there's a rest stop there anyway, although... It's been a while since I've played this. I can't remember if all the rest stops are marked out on the GPS. But let's just keep going. We should be okay. Fingers crossed anyway. If it gets too close for comfort, we'll have a look at the map and actually plan out where we can go. But it looks like we've got another left coming up just ahead. I'm in behind this bus. Yeah, I get it, mate. You're tired. Don't worry, we'll find your spot. But it looks like we might be doing a bit of our driving through the night, because it's 1 PM at the moment, and when we go to sleep, that will be 8 hours of sleep. So we're going to be doing a bit of night driving as we head up there. That's okay. Not like there's heaps of stuff to check out at the scenery at the moment. A little bit desert bussy at the moment. Alright, I better actually have a look. We got an hour to go before our guy passes out, so hopefully there'll be a rest stop coming up. Fingers crossed. Let's drop gears a bit so we can get our speed back up. Come on, truck, you can do it, mate. Okay, nice. What's the speed limit? 70 miles per hour, so we'll get up to that, we'll hit the cruise, and then we might start thinking about planning out a rest stop, because I am pushing it a bit close here. Kind of living on the edge a bit with this sleep. I'm losing a fair bit of speed every time I gotta go uphill. Yep, I get it, GPS. We're good. Don't worry about it, mate. Though I probably should. You know what? I'm gonna take a moment and bring up our map, and let's have a look here. Now, I'm assuming we can see... Alright, so there was a rest stop back there I probably should have taken advantage of, but we've got one up here. So if we can make it up to this junction before our guy falls asleep, we should be okay. We made it this far up pretty quickly, so it's gonna be close, but fingers crossed we can make it. I'm just gonna hope for the best here. At least there is one within sight. There's light at the end of the tunnel here. I might even just speed a little bit. I mean, we're gonna get caught behind this bus anyway. But let's can't afford to fuck around for too long here. Alright, let's hit the cruise. Oh, this bus. Is there anyone coming? I'm gonna be daring here. Oh, no I'm not. No I'm not. No I'm not. I'm getting all nervous now that I know that there's fuck all time left till we can go to sleep. This bus is going 10 miles an hour under the limit. So if I see a good opportunity to get around him, I think I'll take it. Alright, this might be a good spot. Oh, our guy's starting to get tired. We can see the vignetting going on the screen. Alright, how about now? Let's go for it. We got a crest coming up, so this is going to be dangerous. Something could go very wrong here. Crests are not safe places to overtake. So let's hope for the best. Please tell me there's no one there. Okay, cool. We made it past him. We're safe. That is not a safe way to overtake, guys, but I'm kind of at a stage where I'm like, you know what? I'll risk it. Because if we don't make it to our rest stop, we're just going to crash regardless. Alright, so we're sitting back at the speed limit. At least we're not held up by that bus anymore. And we got lucky that there was not traffic coming on the other side of the road there. Getting tired, yep, all good, all good. All good, game. So we've got 723 miles left on our journey, 13 hours and 44 minutes of in-game time. Looks like we're coming up on our stop. We're getting closer. Now, even after we make this stop, we're gonna have to have another rest. I really should have done this before picking up my load, so we're probably gonna be making our delivery late, but that's okay. My goal was to get up to Washington more than it was to make money here. Although money's always nice. Let's not cut in that corner. Come on, truck. You can get up these hills. Come on, mate. Yeah. Come on, pick up the speed, truck. You can do it. Oh, this is making me nervous, guys. We are going to be cutting it very close. 0 minutes till the rest stop. Oh no. Oh no, I have a feeling we're going to fall asleep and crash here. This might be a disaster. This might be one big fail. We can't be far away. We've got to be close. Look, it's just up there. I don't know if we're going to make it though. I have a feeling we're going to fall asleep. Look, it's right there. There's the turn. Come on, guy. Hold on. Hold on, mate. Have a fucking coffee. Get a Red Bull in you. You can make it. Just a few more minutes. Just a few more minutes, dude. Tell you what, this is going to be cutting it so close. Oh, it's right up the head. It's right up ahead. I am not even going to bother looking for traffic. Fuck it. I do not have the time. We're going to crash regardless if I don't make it in time. Alright, we got away with that. And I accidentally downshifted there instead of upshifting because I'm a fucking idiot. Find a right place to rest. It's just up ahead. Don't do this to me now, game. What? Sleeping violation. Okay, I'll take the money. I'll take that. If it means that I don't fall asleep and crash my truck, I'll take it. I'm okay with that. I just don't feel like having to repair my truck. Or pay for towing. Alright, here we go. Just in here. Is it? Is it? Is it? No? No, it's past here. Fuck. Alright, alright, alright. We gotta go past here. I don't have time to look. Sorry, traffic, but you're gonna have to deal. Here we go. Here's the spot. Oh. I'm just stopping here. We're gonna have a sleep. Oh, I can't believe we made it, guys. Sleep it is. Alright guys, well that's probably going to be it for part 1 of that trip, and then we'll be coming back for part 2, and finishing off the journey. Thank you guys for tuning in, and yeah, we will continue this in part 2.